Welcome to the England campaign for Medieval Kingdom Wars, and here we are, guys. We are on the campaign map, and if I've been following the series, I'm a little bit further on from where I actually left off in the last part. I've been doing a little bit of work on the settlements. What you can see here, we've actually accumulated Ipswich into our kingdom. That isn't due to the fact that I attacked one of my lords. Is what actually happened, guys, is one of the enemies came up, took Ipswich, and then I used this army here to go in and actually capture Ipswich on my behalf. So I've now got this enclave here. I've been working hard to build up a means and building my whole region up here. And I'm just going to give you a quick tour, guys. Obviously here, let me just check this actually. We got plenty of cash. Could really do with upgrading this city actually. Let's just do that. And what I've been doing, I've been working very hard building up. The reason this army stood here, and you can see I've now got swordsmen and cavalry in this army. And the reason I've got this army here is because they keep sending up armies, small armies up here to attack. And I haven't really built the garrisons up. I'm using a single army to actually defend this area at the moment. And I've kind of built Dover up. Let me just go into this Dover just to show you guys, because I've kind of made Dover into a military centre in the sense that I've now got a stables in here. I've got siege equipment in here. So you can see here, I've now got this up here. I've also built a blacksmith, which gave me access to certain actual local technology. It's a bit odd here, the fact that it's got two sets of local technology. And you can see I've upgraded the pickaxe to give me more mineral extraction, and the local bow saw, which gives me better wood. And I've also done this carbonized wedges, reduces carbon stone, increases stone mining output. Quite interestingly here it says locally implement improved smelting, refinement of gold smelting technology increases gold mine output. I'm not sure what that actually does. I don't actually have a gold mine, so I've kind of haven't actually improved it. I've also built this stable here, but you can see we've got no local technology from that, but it's a level 5. I actually took down one of my stone mines for the blacksmith, and we've got up here, this area here, you can see we're really bringing in the wood, so I'm just kind of buying food. I think once you've got the market up and running, guys, you can really slow up a little bit on the food situation. I've also researched the technology now to actually make these towers kind of capable of defending the city. You can see here. I thought I'd upgraded these. Never mind. I've done these at the front.
My lord, defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
And I've also built this hospital because I thought when I researched it that I was going to get access to the hospital to the knights. But it didn't actually work. But what I did find is that you've got two technologies here which are quite useful. It says using ancient Greeks remedial works enables your units to heal around your hospital slowly. It says here field medicine allows your units to heal themselves while in the field slowly. So that actually helps this area here to defend. I've also upgraded all my city gates. So Dover's looking pretty good, guys, even though it doesn't have a big garrison. But I think if we got into a siege situation now, I would be able to build my defences up quite quickly in preparation of holding Dover. As I say, I've got this army defending. I've got my other army down here. Now, just to compare it, guys, if you look at this army,
standing ready.
This army's got siege equipment. It's also got a serf in it and a cart and some chickens. The reason for that is this is more of a siege army, which is I'm going to talk about in a minute. And also, this is more of a field army. This is a Russian grab army for fighting armies in the field, and also, how can you say, taking minor settlements. And the next thing, before we get into the main part of this, which is fighting a siege battle, we're going to go down and attack Reims down here. Just want to show you a mean, and you can see here, looks a bit like a rough and ready garrison. The reason for this is I'm using this as a recruitment centre, and some of these guys were wounded in a battle. But I'm just going to go into the city and show you what I've been doing in here, because this is a fully upgraded level 5 settlement. You can see, I'm just going to come out here to speed up a little bit so we can make a bit more cash here. You can see this is a level 5 settlement. What we've got now is an exterior palisade with an internal wall here built up. I've also got a level 5 barracks, a level 5 archery there. You got a level 5 stable here. I think the only thing I haven't got in here is actually a siege. Got a market there so that we can pump out the food, because I've got lots of iron there. So we got like 2,500 foot, I think. So if I need to do quick recruitment, I can do that. We've also got the level 5 stone camp and iron camp built in here as well. I don't think I've got any more spaces. One of the annoying things in here is you don't get an indication whether you've got all the spaces. But this is a fully upgraded settlement. You can see here. And at the moment, as far as I can tell, the only way you can work out whether you've actually got all your slots upgraded is to come out like this, guys. It'd be nice if there was some way that you could actually get an overview of the garrison and your building slots actually while you're in the town map. I think if we come here, yeah, this is fully upgraded. So we really need another settlement here. Not much.
Standing ready.
What I'm going to do is transfer some units now, because we've got some quite good units here. Well, we've got fairly good units here, so maybe I don't need to transfer these guys over. Because, I mean, we're going to go and fight a siege battle, which means we're going to come down and attack Reims here. You can see Reims has got a relatively small garrison, but it doesn't mean it's going to be an easy, because
ready to set sail.
Because if you're going to fight siege battles in this game, you've got to plan them, guys. You've got to have the right army. You've got to have some siege equipment. You certainly need serfs, and you certainly need the capacity to grow great food for reasons which I'll explain once we actually get here, guys. I wish this would remember what you're actually going to do. Now, the garrison in Reims is quite small at the moment.
Standing ready.
Here, simply because, I mean, I could auto-resolve this, but that's not the objective of this video. And the reason for that, the garrison's a bit weak, is I've already tried fighting this siege battle once as a practice, and I actually got defeated because their garrison was a lot bigger. And of course, the problem with this game is that there's only one save game, so if I mess things up, I can't, like, go back and redo. So here we are, guys. We are out front now, and the game always seems to want to start like this, back to front, and sometimes it takes a little while to actually find where. So there's the front wall there, and what you want to do, guys, first is actually get your troops back a little bit. Okay. And what I'm going to do is send my ram up here just to see. And the other thing we also need to do is actually find our serfs. We need to get our serfs actually chopping wood ASAP.
Picks and timber coming up.
And the other thing I also need to get built almost immediately is a iron camp and a stone camp. It's very important that you build these immediately, guys. What was that? It was an iron camp.
Ready to hunt your grace.
That's an iron camp. You need to get these built almost immediately, because if you run out of iron or stone, you will have a slight problem, guys. Okay.
Strong men with heavy oak. Some
Building has been finished, my lord.
You can see they've got their troops here. And what I do need to do is group these guys up and get the billmen together. I'm just going to
the front, men.
Come this way.
Of course,
That's
you
the serfs.
Strong pikes here, sir.
These are the
workers
macemen.
have completed a building.
Okay, thank you. And what we're going to do is just group our archers in level 3.
Lord,
now, the problem you have with when you fight a siege battle is you start with an army of 30 and you're effectively trying to smash your way through here. Now, what you've got to be aware of, guys, is the fact that you're going to lose troops like you're going to lose here, but because you haven't built the buildings yet, you don't actually have the ability to recruit any new replacements until you've actually built up the resources. So it's a kind of catch-22 situation, guys. This is the reason why you bring serfs with you, because you need your serfs
Ready to get dirty.
to actually harvest the wood, and you can see here it's 120 wood. So at the moment these guys aren't doing very well. Where's my horse and cart? There should be a horse and cart in it. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to actually... What are you doing here? Right, these guys are through. Great.
Hillman, eager for
Billman and swordsman. Because what we're going to try and do is snatch the outer bailey here. So we're going to bring our troops forward. Come on. And we're going to bring our...
Launch your arrows,
bring our archers forward as well.
Ram standing by.
I think what we'll do is we'll push the ram through and see if we can smash the inner gate as well. Although I don't think that ram's going to last.
Battering up.
Okay. Okay, we're just going to push through. Right, where's my serfs?
Gladly for the Lord of the Manor.
Where are you?
New buildings
Right,
are
you
always
build
a
these
pleasure.
buildings in.
Troops are being attacked.
Right,
Hot coals of
Hillmen
vengeance
on alert.
now upon them.
Moving now, my lord.
push through. And what we need to do is actually take these towers. Right. And
The new structure is ready, my lord.
yep, thank you. Where are you? Where's my serfs? Wait,
Let me wash my hands
don't
first.
stand around. Actually, you build another
Gladly
one.
for the Lord of the
So
Manor.
you need to get the buildings building. Okay, buildings building. Okay, guys.
Awaiting your orders.
Okay,
Move those iron balls.
where's my...
Ram
Right,
standing
ram.
by.
Attacked, your grace.
Push through
Go
because...
war, thou son of hell.
Because at the end of the day, guys, what you've actually got to do...
Some of thy workers are doing nothing, my
Okay,
lord.
get back to there, building that. Okay, archers.
Bowman, stand ready.
Archers in.
Archers are doing it.
Cry havoc,
Okay,
sir. Pitch
get these
battle
archers
comes
in.
unbidden.
How are we doing? 340. Okay, you guys just keep... See, if I come in here and say train serf...
We have nowhere to house these new
See
fellows.
what I'm saying, guys? Right.
Strong men with heavy oak.
Okay. Now, bearing in mind, we do not have an archery range in order to be able to do this. Right. Why is this not? We should be able to recruit this.
Hillmen on alert.
Okay. You guys.
We are attacked. The trumpet sounds.
Bowman.
Force away. Like
guys-
soldiers in arms and eager for the fray.
Let your fletching
Come.
sing.
Right, we just need to keep an eye on down here.
More I
We still
do,
need to-
more I'm needed.
Okay.
New buildings are
Build another
always
building.
a pleasure.
Keep building up. Okay. And of course, up the top left here, guys, you also see you've got gold counting down, so you've got to keep an eye on that. Okay. Right, we're nearly through the gateway. Okay.
A building has been finished,
Trouble
my lord.
brewing.
Right.
Get to it, boys.
My troops are being
Maces,
attacked.
move
Okay.
out.
Hot coals of vengeance now upon them.
Okay.
Ram into position.
Billman through.
Eager for action.
Now remember, there's no time countdown on this. You've got to.
Awaiting your orders.
Okay. Postman.
Swing 'em, boys.
Okay, after these guys. Come on.
We'll wait our
Just
order.
going to push through.
Rain death on them.
Okay, come on.
Hillmen on alert.
Pikes at them.
Push this through.
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord. Thy gleaming
think
sword
we
must
can-
out upon them.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that, guys. Because these are our towers now. So. Okay.
Hillmen on alert.
Okay.
Hillmen on alert.
My lord, defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
Lock your arrows,
Okay,
men.
archers.
Bowmen,
Now this is
move
where we've
it.
got a problem, guys, now, because we can't recruit and we've got
An
idle.
improvement on one of thy
Okay.
walls is complete, sire.
Right, let's build another one.
New buildings
Okay.
are always a pleasure.
The enemy has attacked.
Yep.
Marry, they will not die well in this.
Now, because we can't recruit, guys, I've lost my actual battering ram, and what we need to do is to capture this settlement. We need to
Thy
get up
workers
here,
have completed a
which means
building.
we got a choice. We can either try and push through with the troops we got and try and knock the wall down and then just push through, or we can actually right. Okay. I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to try and push.
Strong pikes here,
We're going to push the pike units forward.
to the
I
front.
mean, they're resistant to
Bowmen,
actual
into position.
attack. We got plenty of food. What we do need is actual
We are
settlements.
attacked. The trumpet sounds
And
to
as
horse
I say, at the
away.
moment we
My
can't
souls in
actually
arms
recruit
will
anything,
eager
guys. So we're just going to have to
pray.
keep
Get hammering, lads.
gathering wood.
My lord, some of thy workers need to be given
Okay.
jobs.
Yep, I know. They should be okay.
Bowmen, stand
Okay,
ready.
bowmen.
Archers are doing it.
Okay, archers. Come on,
Moving now, my lord.
billmen through. Archers come through. I think we're going to go for it, guys. This may not be a perfect strategy.
Billmen on alert. Pikes at them.
I want you guys,
The enemy has attacked. Marry, they
Look
will
alert,
not die
boys.
well in this.
swordsmen.
Swing 'em, boys.
Come here. Oops, wait. You're going the
To
wrong way.
front, men.
Come,
At 'em, lads.
billmen,
Bowmen, stand
bowmen.
ready.
You come up in reserve as well.
Bowmen, move it.
Swordsman, your job is going to be to defend back here. We still need more resources to build up this area here because we haven't quite got the level. Okay. And of course, we're destroying their buildings. Okay. Oops, the autosave's just gone through, guys.
Thy soldiers are under attack, my lord. Thy gleaming sword must out upon
Billmen,
them.
eager for action.
Okay. Come.
Strong pikes here, sir.
I mean, it's going down slowly, guys. You can see here, but you can see the casualties we're taking. And I think what we need is to get the archers firing onto the tops of these. Right, we're down to 27. Where's my serfs?
Gladly, for the lord of the manor.
And you can imagine if you didn't bring a serf with you guys, you'd be in trouble
Try
now.
hammering,
Okay,
lads.
this-
Pitched battle comes unbidden.
we need I think 425. Okay, how are we doing up here?
A new structure is ready, my lord.
Okay, just
Billmen on alert. Pikes at them.
come. Okay, idle. Let's get back there, right up to here. Oops, sorry, wrong way. Okay, where are you?
Thy
We
troops
get
are
fed
being
this
attacked.
time.
Okay.
Hot coals of vengeance now
Square
upon them.
and
One
solid,
more
my lord.
and that's it, which means we should be able to recruit, but I need to build a, I don't want a palisade, I need something that's a bit closer to where we got. Okay, right, we got here.
Thy workers have completed a building.
Okay, right, we've now got 30. Right, let's just get this working. You
We get
guys
fed
back
this time.
collecting wood. What I need is something that I can build a lot closer to what I've got at the moment. Okay, we're gonna have no choice, guys. Here, we're just gonna come here. I'm just gonna get
The enemy has attacked.
siege
Marry,
workshop
they will
in
not
here.
die well in this.
Okay, how are we doing?
The men are eager, sir.
Thou must gather more resources first.
Right,
Billmen
we're through.
eager for action. Billmen on alert.
Okay,
Pikes at them.
archers.
Not your arrows, men.
Billmen on alert.
Bowmen stand ready.
Billmen on alert.
Where's all my billmen? Come on. Shit, I think what we need to do now is get our...
Thy
Awaiting
troops are
your
attacked, your grace. O war, thou
Come.
son of hell.
Billmen
Can't
on
destroy
alert.
them. Can't destroy them, please.
Militia here, looking for trouble.
And what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to
Strong
push.
pikes here, sir.
Going to push on this area
Pikes
here.
at 'em.
They've got some horse and carts here. Okay. Where's my...
Is trouble brewing?
Nice men, attack!
Okay. Hey,
Strong pikes
go on,
here,
push,
sir.
push, push, guys. Push, 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 guys.
We'll wait our orders.
We are attacked. The trumpet sounds to force away. My soul's in arms and eager for the
Come.
fray.
Where's my swordsman?
Alert, boys.
Come on, swordsman in.
Iron balls coming at you.
Maceman in.
Is trouble brewing?
Strong pikes here, sir.
Right. Right, we've got these guys going in now. We've got a battle going quite well here, guys, now. Okay, let's just... Okay. I think we can win this with just what we got, guys. So I
Thy
think we're...
troops are attacked, your grace. O war, thou
Okay,
son
come on.
of
On
hell.
alert.
So it's going to speed up, guys. So here we go, guys. Come. There we are. We've won it.
Victory.
Go to the campaign map.
Nothing can seem foul to those
And
that
we've
win.
captured a walled city in France. Now, I'm going to emphasise, guys, that was a little bit artificial in the sense that I'd already mounted an attack, lost, gone back, rebuilt my army. That is not something that's going to be easy to do if you were, say, like if you attacked Paris. You would have to use a far more sophisticated techniques than what you've got here. And we've now got a level 6 Reims here, but you can see if we enter the city here, we've got absolutely virtually nothing in the city now. So we're going to have to build this city up. Ooh. I didn't actually expect to win that battle, actually, guys. I was expecting to fail it and then be able to say to you guys, this is how not to fight a battle. And I'm going to emphasize, guys, it probably is not the way to fight a battle. And I think we're going to need to bump out a couple of serfs here. I'll get this over here. And I think we certainly need to get a usual thing, iron camp. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to go for the iron and stone camp first. Get these up and running. That's the iron camp, that's the stone camp. We can come back for the food later on.
On to work, my lord.
Okay. Right.
Gladly, for the lord of the manor.
Get these guys chopping wood. So I'm just going to speed it up, guys.
A new structure is ready, my
On to
lord.
work, my lord.
Right, guys. So we're gonna certainly gonna get that upgraded. Get you
Don't flog me, please.
chopping wood. We need to get the wood hole. Okay, you guys just get that cart in close like that, so they don't have far to walk. Obviously, this settlement's not going to have any garrisons. As you can see, it does look very much exactly the same as Dover. But what we have seemed to have done is inherited their buildings. So we've got an archery range, we've got a barracks level 10, we've also got a level 2 stone camp over here. So it's not too bad, guys. We're not completely bereft. I think the reason we've got these is because we actually captured those in the process, where everything else was effectively wiped out. So we've got 2 stone camps running at the moment, which is good. We've got a barracks. We don't have a barn, so what we're going to need to do is get down here. Where is it? Here it is. Over here, guys. So we're going to have to get in here and build a... Certainly want a barn. We haven't got the wood for it yet. Okay. So we've got an iron camp here. What was the level up on this iron camp here? Level 2. Now we're going to get the barn built first, guys. In here. Okay. Let's get a barn built. 550. Yep. Get that barn built. And I think we can 72.48 get that going, and I think we'll just 14496. I think we will get a couple more serfs going because we're going to really need to build this up as quickly as possible. Okay, guys, well, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Born to work.
And of course, what we can
A
do.
building has been finished,
What's the
my
level
lord.
on this? This is only a level 3
Some of thy workers
barracks.
are doing nothing, my lord.
Yep. You get in and chop the wood. You're a level 3. Okay, 630 wood. Okay, not enough. We're not going to recruit from these until such time, unless we really have to. Upgrade. You're level 3. Okay. So stuff is coming in really nicely now, guys. In fact, I think what we're going to do is exactly what we did before. Let's get a market in here. 500 wood, 200 stone. Yep, let's get that in. Because that means we can trade iron for actual food. And of course, we could probably do that. 1200. No, we don't have enough iron at the moment. Okay. So again, as I say, guys, is if it pays to capture these buildings, and then that actually strengthens. And of course, we've inherited the bastion at the front here, and I suppose
Thy workers have completed a building.
suppose we can upgrade these as well to make that defendable. Right, let's get you chopping some wood. Okay, right, you've got here, and I think we can do the upgrade.
My lord, defences on one of thy walls has been completed.
Okay, get that up, and about the 630 wood. Don't quite have enough. Okay, just let it reach. That's it. So that takes this to a level 4 archery ground. I suppose we could pump out one of each just to wind this part up, guys. Actually, what we
Billmen ready to serve.
could do is, I mean, I'm just rushing this, guys. Apologies for that, but we can always use these as a garrison. Okay, just let these build up, and
Men of arrows, standing ready.
just recruit this last lot, and then that will go back up the top, guys. And I'll just give you an overview of what's left of my army, which is probably pretty beat up. Okay, so luckily at the moment, and I emphasize at the moment, that there doesn't seem to be any, how can you say, retribution from public order. When you capture something, everyone seems to be quite happy for you to be. So we're just going to re-click on our army.
Your careened
You
Carrick
can see
standing
our army is
ready.
pretty badly beaten up. And what I could do is
Hoist the square rigging.
actually just transfer some units. I think we're going to just drop these guys in. The reason I'm doing this is the fact that if you drop these guys in as into here, they will heal up a lot quicker than if you leave them in the army. So we got 4 serfs like that, so we can leave that army there. We're just going to take a
Trim and
chance,
tight to
guys.
the midships, my
We're going
lad.
to shoot back to here and refurbish that army. In fact, what we could do is
Your careened Carrick
bring
standing
this
ready.
army south, because we've now effectively captured the wall city. We can't take on Paris. There's no point pretending otherwise. So what we could do is just speed this up, guys. Is this army can come south to help defend.
Carrick ready to set
This army can kind of
Carrick's to
get
the four
north to
corners
be
of the
rebuilt.
earth, if you so desire it.
And
Trim and tight to the midships,
this
my
army
laird.
now can actually just patrol in this area. It means you've got a reasonable garrison of 53. So as well as the taxes here. Okay, let's pump the taxes up a little bit. How about Reims? Okay. Mode rebellious. Okay. And what you will see is these guys will recover over time. Oh, we just got an upkeep cost 527. We got lots and lots of taxes.
Carrick ready to set
And
sail.
I think we'll just keep this army close to Reims at the moment to defend it. And I think we're just going to go and collect the taxes.
My inkwell overbrims,
sorry.
Your Grace.
Moral of the story is don't click next close to these guys when you actually do it. Okay, collect taxes. Collect taxes. Collect taxes. I know this is the long way to do it, guys, and the button up there, but there is a 15% penalty. And I'm tight-fisted. Right, Reims isn't making that much money for us at the moment, but that's going to be okay, guys. So
Your careened Carrick standing ready.
if we come here and transfer, we've got some units here. We need to recruit this, but I'll do that off camera, guys. Obviously, our swordsman survived, actually, which is pretty good. We need some archers, so if we actually
Trim and tight to
Come
the
here.
midships, my laird.
go to Lewis, you don't, so because Lewis up here is my archery recruitment area. Okay, I think that guy's the great optimist. He's actually going to try and attack. And if you see here, guys, now these have all now completely recovered because they've been in the settlement.
Your careened Carrick standing
so
ready.
what we can do now is he probably don't need that idiot because he's not particularly that good. We can pull this guy back and we can replace these, so that gives this army a bit more strength. Yeah, well, if this guy can come back, we can put a level 10 archer in here as well. So this army is probably pretty capable of defending this area. All right, so we've got a 6, a 6, a 5, an 8, a 10, fully recovered. We've got cavalry in here. We've got a bit of a garrison now that can help defend this Reims should we need to do it. And of course, what we will do is rebuild this up over time. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. I mean, we can... Verdun is actually peaceful, but we can obviously now... All looks like our... Provence. Okay. So they're actually extending. I mean, it would be great to take on Paris, but you can see here, these guys have got a defense force of 173, and they've got swordsmen, they've got hospitallers, they've got trebuchets, and they've got crossbowmen. So taking on Paris will be quite a bit of a challenge. And just to kind of give you guys an idea, for my troops to get up to here, I mean, we can get bowmen about that level, but at the moment we're down here at the moment. We could craft that, and that actually unlocks research in here. I don't know, can we craft that? We need 3, 4. We could probably craft that as well, and that gives us siege torches and flaming arrows. And what we got is 5, and we don't have any crosses. Unlocks antique warfare, classical warfare applications research in academy. I don't think I've got actually. Yeah, we cannot afford that. But sorry about this again, guys. We'll just have a quick dash in just to show you what that actually means. So what we should be able to do now is we actually come into here and look at the archery ground. And if we can find our archery center, where is it? It's down here, isn't it? If we go to implement local technology now, Mandatory target practice increases the accuracy of your archers and crossbowmen. I presume that will apply to there. Flamed arrows enable the flaming projectile ability for archers and crossbowmen. So this is what it's effectively unlocked. I assume that these will only operate at the actual city level. It's something I haven't really experimented with, but we'll just give it a go, guys. I mean, there's no point worrying about it. We'll just research it. We've got loads of resources here. We'll just whack this up a bit, guys. I mean, this is something I do need to experiment about because obviously the game is in early access. I'm not too sure how the mechanic actually works, but I think it'd be good. I mean, it could apply to troops that are actually trained in this area. Right, guys, here we are. We're back on the campaign map. We can see we've now captured Reims. I probably need to do a lot more work on it, build it up, make it into a stronger settlement. And then, of course, if we were going to progress with this campaign, we would look for a new enemy. I mean, because we've got Orleans down here. I mean, these guys may lose that area. The French may strike back. We've got Dijon down here. Again, that would be a tough proposition here. You can see these guys have got hospitals, so we would certainly need to stop and concentrate on some research to build this up. Of course, we've got this area here is all at peace. I mean, if we were going to be really nasty, we could actually wage a little bit of a war on these guys. Of course, we need to rebuild this army here.
Carrick standing ready.
So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Okay, who's this? Okay.
Trim tight to the midships, my lord. Carrick ready to set sail.
Let's get you over here. I think these guys are friendly. Who are they? Diplomacy. At war with Scotland, Holy Roman Empire and Ireland. Okay, so they're not going to bother us. So we're just going to put a bit of push and shove. So guys, this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. As I say, these series still sticks with the caveat that once the update 52 drops, I will be calling this series to an end. In fact, this will probably most likely be the last part. Famous last words. I think I've said that on 2 parts preceding this. But until next time, guys, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.